Hello everyone, welcome back to Form of Therapy. This is the Culture Study. I'm the channel's video producer and your host. You can call me PD. And today we are checking out Pop by bugAboo. This is bugAboo's first comeback coming off of their self-titled debut, bugAboo. I've been pretty excited because I did not convey it in my previous video reaction because I really got into bugAboo after my reaction. I liked the song, so I was sharing it with others. And then I was just curious, and so I checked out their live stages, and their live stages blew me away. Their performance, their speed, their power, their live vocals, I just fell completely for them. And so I'm very excited going into today's reaction. And what also changed since last time is I actually started Produce 48, which that's completely unrelated to bugAboo. I actually started Produce 48 for our Patreon, but Choyeon and Unche are in the show, so that only really helped me become more of a fan of them. So yeah, I'm really excited going into this. Now, before we get into today's video though, real quick, if you guys enjoy our content, please remember that we don't make money doing these YouTube videos. So the best way to help keep the lights on and keep us going is through our Patreon. If you go to our Patreon, we actually post bonus content over there. We do listening parties. We check out both idol and non-idol variety reactions. We also do reactions for K-dramas and animes and survival shows. Right now, Produce 48 is actually on break because we're checking out Queendom 2. We're going to be done with Queendom 2 next month, but we are going to be returning to Produce 48 right after, but we have, I think, like 7 episodes worth of reactions to Produce 48 already, so you can go check that out on our Patreon. Of course, you don't have to support us monetarily if you don't want to. Just simply hit the like button down below or subscribe down below. We would really appreciate it. All right, let's get into the video. This is Pop by bugAboo, and this is your Form of Therapy.
Break it out, bang it down. When the banger go, pop, pop, pop.
Oh, whoa. Is this how we're starting? Just out the gate like this? Is this the intro? Why does this have a rising sound like it's a pre-chorus? Is this a pre-chorus? What is happening in this song? I feel like, are we just now getting to the first verse? I feel like this song just started. Oh my goodness.
Welcome to show.
Huh, that shot. Oh, we gotta watch this music video again. We need to talk about that shot. How many genres is this song? It's like a very fun pop dance chorus. Ooh, and then back to this. Ooh, there's like a buzzing synth. That choreo looked like it was about to be cool. I don't like that they cut to this. Oh man. Oh man. That refrain looks sick. I want to see more. Oh my god, Choyeon is dancing this music video. course, so unexpectedly lighthearted and fun. That pre-chorus builds it up in a much more epic way, but that's not a bad thing. Wait, what? Wait, what? That's it? That's it? It's over? That was 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Well, we have to also remember that at least 15 seconds of this was an intro, not the pop thing, the actual like a video intro. So it's about a 3:15 song. Yeah, no, this still felt way shorter than that. Oh my goodness. This might be the first time in a really long time I need to watch a music video for a second time right after, immediately. This was way too wild. We have to go through it again, and I don't even know what just happened in the song, and we need to deconstruct this song because this song is fun, it's insane, it's wild, it's super stylish. I want to see it again.
Break it out, bang it down. When the banger go, pop, pop, pop. Set the target.
Hold on. From the beginning, it's already too much. It's already too much. I love that riser. Love that wind up. That one. What are they saying? Is it when the...
Break it out, bang it down. When the banger go.
So it's the winding sound of when the banger.
Pop, pop. Set the target. Let's go, yeah. Banger go. Pop, pop, pop.
Oh, I like the design of this choreography. I really need to see a performance video for this. I like the design of like just the way it starts. Just the pop, 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 pop. But
When the banger go.
I love how Untae and Choyeon are set to go like low, and then she's in the center standing like taller, and then behind them they're also standing taller. Oh, this is very, very well done.
When the banger go. Pop, pop, pop. Set the target. Let's go, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. 아무 말도 다 할 수도
Oh my god, the editing on this too. The editing on this too is spectacular. The kind of energy and editing that is in this music video, I don't know if... I mean, this is incredibly uncommon. It's so unique to them. It's so stylish. I can't imagine many groups that would do even an opening like this. Like, who would be this level of creative? Like, immediately that comes to mind is maybe Stray Kids, because Stray Kids is definitely one of the most creative on the scene with their music videos. Their video team is really, really dope. But aside from that, I know there are a few other groups that I can imagine doing an opening like this, but it's slim. It's extremely, extremely slim. And this is so bold. This is so bold of them. Oh my God. Even just like the fast-paced editing with the strobing of the lights. My goodness. This song, once it starts, first of all, it starts on the post-chorus. It starts on the post-chorus, and what are we getting into now? Are you fucking serious? The pre-chorus? So the song starts as post-chorus, pre-chorus, chorus, post-chorus, and then first verse. This is insane. This is actually insane. Who made this song? Did Ryan S. Jun make this song again? Because if he did, he's insane. Like, it starts, and then until we get to that first verse, which Eunchae starts with her rapping, until we get there, the video never lets up. The song never lets up. Even the camera angles, even like this shot right here, it didn't have to be like this crazy zooming in shot like that, but they still chose to do it anyways because it sets the pacing of this music video. Right now, 47 seconds have already gone by and it does not feel like it. And by the time we finish our first verse, which is around the Unches mark right here, it's already been a minute 20. A minute 20 is when the verse starts, or when the first verse starts, and when our rapping starts. And it doesn't feel like it because the whole opening of this video is so well directed. It has like this energy that really never lets up. And the editing is doing the heavy lifting. And I really, really have to compliment them for that. They really gave this song an additional boost. It is one of those songs that is only enhanced by its music video. It is better because of its music video. Oh my God. I love this post-chorus. It's driving me wild. I love this post-chorus. It's so fantastic. I gotta admit, this is really cool. The way they incorporate. So if you notice, the way wow. The editing is honestly really, really fucking good. See, notice how in the strobe, Choyeon is changing, but then it changed to someone else, changed to someone else, changed to someone else. It's like changing every strobe. Wow. Damn, even her flow. It's like an older rap style. I like it.
Welcome to show.
Okay, we need to talk about this shot. So something I talk about often is the corner angle shot is incredibly underused in music videos because, well, it shouldn't be used in music videos because it's an unflattering angle for dance. It's a really awkward position to be showing off dance, but you don't get that vibe here. Why? Well, because even if they, like, first of all, what they should have been doing is moving in person, which I don't think they realized it would look not great, but I can see that in post, and I'm not saying this is why they did it, but they still did it in post. Regardless of what the reasoning was, they still did it. In post, they're adding a digital zoom, multiple zoom in and zoom outs to the shot because it's helping keep the shot alive. This music video, the biggest thing it has going for it is its intensity, its momentum. You don't want to kill that momentum with boring shots. And so this shot, I can already tell, it was shot just on a static tripod, just locked in place, and they're doing their dance. And most likely when they went into the editing room, they're like, this looks uninteresting. So how can we spice it up? Well, they added in like these zoom in and zoom outs, so it looks like there's like this kind of like soft ebb and flow going on if you look at it. Right? They're adding little flourishes, which was amazing on their part. But there's also the additional thing of, I think the set design actually does play a role. I don't know how much of this is CG and how much of this is chroma key, because most definitely, at least the background in this is fake, because you can see they did a good job of having a hair light, and so it doesn't look super out of place, but I can definitely tell like it's a chroma key set. But there is like, I have to imagine that like the floor to some extent is real because they're catching their shadows, and there's no way they CG'd their shadows for just that shot, did they? I don't know. Regardless, the checkered pattern and the these thick, heavy curtains, and even the pattern of the windows themselves, there's a lot of symmetry going on in this shot. And so because there's a lot of symmetry going on in the shot, which should look stale and boring, and it is definitely probably one of the most awkward looking shots in the music video, but even then, that's still pretty high praise because everything in this music video is pretty high up in terms of quality. And so they did the best they could. And for that, I have to commend them. This shot looks the best it can possibly look. For me, I mean, personally, I'd be like, why didn't you just shoot it in front? Especially like Unche. It looks like if she was right there, I would have shot it on Unche, you know, like shot it low. If she's like, especially upside down, I feel like it could look pretty kind of crazy. But, you know, they chose to show it at, shoot it at a angle like this. Well, you know, I disagree with the shot choice, but if you had to do it, if you were forced to do an angle like this is quite literally the best way you could execute it. So amazing. By the way, I want to compliment one additional thing because I really like this person, this singer. I forget her name, but I'm definitely going to remember everyone's name because I did after they debuted and after I went through the live stages, I went through like their K-pop profiles and stuff. But I love her singing. I love her as a vocalist. My God, she's amazing live, by the way. You should see her singing live. Holy shit, she can sing live. But I love her singing. But something I really like about bugAboo is his song is like 85% singing and then very little is actually talk singing. I really, really like that. I really like that everyone in this group can sing. So they push them to sing. Even like the parts that are a little bit more talky, they do it with more of a vocal gusto. So I particularly love that, and her voice in particular. She has a very unique color tone too. Also, the lilac hair on Choyeon looks so good. It's so interesting. It's both a pop, fun, light-hearted dance song, but also a really intense, not hip-hop. It's not hip-hop, but a really intense whatever song. I don't know what that genre is. What is that genre? That kind of powerful, like, I guess it's like half girl crush. Would girl crush be the right word? Like, it's like half girl crush and then half cheery pop. I can show you new world. Oh, this part. See, that looked sick. That looked sick. That looked like Choyeon looked like she was about to do some shit, right? You've got like the dual Unches right there. What were you about to reveal to us when she goes down? They were about to jump into something and they never went back to it. I want to see the dance for this so badly. Their vocals, man. That shot is so sick. Wow. The way her hand starts out like in the foreground. That shot is so cool. By the way, I love her. She was, especially like during the pop sections, she was centering. She was centering hard. I love her. I want to get to know her more, like for sure. Oh my god, they completely sold me on this comeback. I usually like to wait for at least the second comeback to really get into a group. But bugAboo, especially like after their debut, what I wanted to say to them was, please make me a fan of you. Please make me a fan of you. Please let this comeback be and live up to exactly what I think it's going to be. And holy moly, they exceeded my expectations. I love the constant switch up in the song. I love that. I am becoming more and more a fan of songs that do not follow the conventional K-pop structure. You know, first verse, pre-chorus, chorus, second verse, you know, bridge, and then or second verse and then pre-chorus, chorus, bridge, and then final chorus, you know, and then, you know, maybe there's some switch ups, maybe there's a post-chorus, maybe there's an outro, maybe there's an intro. But my favorite music and just like my favorite stuff in my playlist overall are songs that like throw the conventional structure of a song out the window. Like, I love Black Eyed Peas songs. Black Eyed Peas songs make no goddamn sense in terms of like the conventional K-pop structure, but I love it. That's why I love it. It's a musical journey. And pop songs, I feel like, especially like in the olden days of pop songs, you got that a lot. But nowadays, as music becomes a lot more formulaic, especially hits are becoming more formulaic, people are a little afraid to take risks like that now. But I love that bugAboo is taking those risks. Something about bugAboo has a very old school K-pop flair to it, and I kind of dig that. They're called bugAboo, and yes, some people were like, what the heck is a bugAboo? And their fandom, I believe, is called Rainbow. Well, bitch, guess what? I'm a Rainbow now, all right? Because like, even like, it's a bit of a cheesy name, but again, it feels a little like older 2000s, and I think there's something about bugAboo that has this vibe of, imagine if you took a second or a third gen K-pop group, but then you put them in a Gen Z setting with Gen Z tools, with Gen Z tactics, with the song switch ups, with the genre switch ups, with the crazy tools and editing. I think it has to do, I think it plays into the fact, and has to do with the fact that a lot of their members are older. I think the average age of bugAboo is on the older side compared to most K-pop groups. I believe all of them except for one is over the age of 20. And then you've got people like Choyeon and Untitled who have been training for a really long time. And the other members could have trained for a long time. I'm just not sure of that. But like, I can like see the like ferocity and desperation in Choyeon and Untill's performance, but everybody else as well. No one here feels like a rookie. The vocalists, Jin or her, I don't know her name. She's my favorite from this comeback, by the way. She's my favorite from this comeback. She nailed it. So I'm gonna learn her name by next time. But all of them have the same amount of confidence. All of them feel like, they don't feel like Gen Z idols. They feel like second or third gen idols, but with Gen Z tools. And that's kind of scary because you get something like this. You get a wild, crazy production. You get both in the music and the music video. So I have to give the song a 10 out of 10. I have to give the music video a 10 out of 10. And here's the thing. The music video, I would actually love to give it an 11 out of 10. I do feel like for a girl group, this kind of like a girl group to have like an identity for their music video, and it's especially placed in VFX, I think that's extremely rare. One, it's just rare for any K-pop group to have a music video identity. Very few groups do. An example of that would be Stray Kids. Stray Kids has a music video identity, but bugAboo is a girl group, and very few girl groups have music video identities. And more so when they do have music video identities, it's usually in aesthetics. It's usually in, usually in something physical and tangible, like the way they dress their sets or the kind of sets that they have, not just in editing and VFX and stuff like that. And it's kind of cool to see a girl group do something crazy and sick like this. More and more girl groups are getting like the sick, dope music videos now, and like specifically stuff like that boy groups do. One that specifically comes to mind is like Pixies Addicted, right? Pixies Addicted blew my mind away because of how that music video was treated and their choreography. It was like, this is the kind of stuff that boy groups do and girl groups are not often given the opportunity to do. And when you get the opportunity like this and you nail it out of the park like this, amazing, incredible. But I want to give the music video an 11 out of 10, but I am inclined only to give it a 10 out of 10 because I do think that at least the story follow through, it's very, very subtle, but there is a sort of story follow through in their debut bugAboo music video. In pop, I do think maybe it's because of the crazy disjointed editing, but I do think the story is not as clear. And I think if there wasn't a story, that'd be fine. But visually, it is kind of strange, and I can tell that there is a subtle story in there to link it together. But it's not as straightforward as the Ghosts one in the previous one. This one, I saw Choyeon like destroying like that paper mache heart. But like them being in like this completely white setting and then this colorful setting, like the duality of it, it's a little bit trippy, but at the same time, I do think it works. And that's why I'm not docking it a point either. That's why it's still a 10 out of 10, because that's also this song. This song, when they're wearing the red and black outfits, it's when they sound like weapons, when they're super, I don't know, like what's that sound? Like a weapon sound is not the sound, but it's not hip hop either. But like their more intense sound, they're in that red and black look. And then when they're doing their more vibrant sound, they're in this colorful look. I just wish that like there had been like, I guess, a more seamless story transition. Mind you, again, that is just something that would have been a cherry on top that would have sent it over to an 11 out of 10 ranking. But again, I do see the purpose of having the different sets, and I do see like the whole point is the contrast. So that's why I'm not dogging any points for it. But seriously, 10 out of 10 comeback. This was amazing. And I'm not going to wait for a second comeback to become a fan. I am such a fan of them. I want to become even more of a fan of them. I cannot wait to see what more they have in store for the future. It's going to be so exciting. I'm musically so invested in them, or I was since their debut, because bugAboo was fantastic. I cannot wait to check out the live stages for this. But bugAboo did an amazing job. 10 out of 10 comeback. But I'm going to pass the question off to you guys this time. What did you guys think? What did you guys think about bugAboo's debut? What did you guys think about their first comeback? I'm a big fan. I love just the unconventional nature of this entire song, but I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments down below. Guys, thank you for watching today's video. Remember, if you want to support us, you can visit us over at our Patreon at patreon.com/formatherapy. Of course, if you don't want to support us monetarily, you can leave a comment and hit the like button down below. You can go ahead and subscribe over here. Make sure to check out our other videos here, and we'll see you next time. Bye.